And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, 3 rounds scheduled in the bantamweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a mixed martial artist sitting 5 feet 7.5 inches tall. He weighed in at the bantamweight limit 136 pounds and brings a 10-fight record that stands at 7 victories and 3 defeats. From Wexford, Ireland, here is Brian the Pikeman Moore. And next his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. Also a mixed martial artist, he stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in equally 136 pounds and brings a record that stands at 11 victories and 5 defeats. From Nalchik, Circassia, he is the Circassian Outlaw, Marat Pekov. Referee in charge is Rich Mitchell.
Referee Rich Mitchell about to get this one underway. Marat Pekov, the Circassian Outlaw in the black shorts. Brian the Pikeman Moore in the white trunks.
You ready? You ready? Let's go!
Touch of gloves, and we are underway. The first of 3 5-minute rounds, should they need them, here at Cage Warriors. Fight Night 11 in Amman, Jordan. Nice exchange of jabs to start this one off, Josh.
Yeah, really nice, confident, upright posture from Brian Moore, but it's a good leg kick from Pekov there.
And what we've seen of Pekov, more of a takedown guy, more of a wrestler, ground the pound, submission fighter, but yeah, I mean, looking happy to exchange on the feet with Moore, catches him with a high head kick.
The scrambles are going to be fun in this one if they do choose to lock up.
And we knew it'd come eventually. Clinch position, Moore throwing some nice knees to the body there.
Yeah, some good pummeling to assert that frame on Marat Pekov. Pekov forced to defend with the hands.
Stinging jab from the Circassian Outlaw. And the crowd here enjoyed. Oh, spinning back kick to the body. Great work from Marat Pekov.
Oh, he worked with the hands and a good deep shot. He's in on a single leg here. Let's see if he can get the finish. Good underhooks from Brian Moore. And he's got the leg on the outside as well, which is textbook defense as he shrugs Pekov off.
Didn't get the takedown, Josh, but when you talk about setting your takedowns up with strikes, that's exactly what you mean.
Yeah, there was very little downtime between the strike and the entry. There was good defense from Brian Moore.
Brian Moore pulling something flashy out of the bag there and lifting a strong round of boos from the Circassian fans here in Jordan. Nice right hand there from Pekov. Spinning back fist. Gave Brian Moore a bit of a haircut. Moore fires back with a right hand of his own.
Obviously the Irish having a lot of confidence in their boxing abilities. Just a generalised inclination there.
This exchange of jabs again. And Brian Moore indicating that that kick was perhaps a little bit low. No reaction from referee Rich Mitchell. And the fight continues.
Pekov throwing in some feints for the shot now, but it's Moore on a huge throw from Pekov. Earns himself a fantastic top position with that one. Moore looking for the leg lock though.
And Marat Pekov's going to watch his leg here.
Yeah, Pekov
Moore looking for a knee bar perhaps.
Well, Pekov threw himself to try and create some distance. And such a strong whizzer from Pekov here. Wow, I can't wait to see a replay of that throw. I think it was an Uchimata with all the momentum of Moore coming forwards. He really got launched by Pekov in that clinch.
Uchimata, it doesn't matter, it's incredible. Great stuff there from the Circassian Outlaw. Great balance and timing. Spinning back hook kick. You get the feeling that Marat Pekov is looking for something spectacular here, Josh. He's looking to make a statement against Brian Moore.
And he's throwing some lower percentage techniques that obviously if they come off, they're incredibly spectacular and they can catch your opponent by surprise. But I like the tight technical guard of Brian Moore. There we saw Pekov shooting from a long way out.
Nice leg kick there from Brian Moore. Another spinning technique from Pekov. Paddy Holohan in the corner of Brian Moore, telling Moore that he's making Pekov miss, doing a good job of it.
He's definitely got the better head movement of the two fighters, but he is wearing a bit of damage as Pekov lands a good 1-2 there again, shooting from so far out, but managing to just drag in the hips of Moore.
Pekov on top now. Let's see what he can do with this position, Josh.
Yeah, single butterfly for Moore. Landing some elbows from the bottom here. Not a whole lot you can do with, apart from sweep, with the configuration of his legs at the moment.
Final 30 seconds of the first round. All action here between Brian Moore and Marat Pekov.
Looking to climb that right leg high. Of course, if he can feed the arm, there are triangle options, but Pekov's going to be very aware of the distance here.
Moore looking to create space, not going to be able to do it. Final 10 seconds. Throwing those legs up again, though, is the pikeman.
Yeah, you saw the posture immediately from Pekov to just get himself that little bit higher as he tries to disrespect the legs.
Shorts, sort of shorts out.
Interesting first round there, Josh.
Yeah, very much so. Both guys landing with some success. Perhaps Brian Moore wearing a bit more of the damage on his face, but they both had some fantastic moments.
We're going to take a look at those very shortly here. Replays on their way. Great combination there from Marat Pekov, really mixing it up. Brian Moore going for a takedown, a beautiful reversal.
Yeah, it was just using the momentum of Moore driving forward, changing the angle on him, immediately going for that. When you see Pekov will throw himself, just try and get some distance. Perhaps he was going for a rolling leg lock of his own. Couldn't quite see.
Great defensive work there from the Circassian Outlaw. Another interesting round for our judges to score, Josh.
I thought Brian Moore was going to get the defense on that takedown attempt, but...
Seconds out, round two. Brian Moore in the white, Marat Pekov in the black. Moore taking the center of the cage. Reaching out with that jab. Trying to find the distance here. Some good work with his hands in the first round. See what he can do here in the second. That same combination that worked so well for Marat Pekov there. Finishing with the high head kick.
Double unders, Moore.
Brian Moore's corner calling for the trip here.
Yeah, calling for
see that man take this fight to the mat.
Calling for the head position as well. Pekov doing a good job of trying to pummel back inside. And you see that shoulder, he uses the shoulder to drive in and turn Moore. Really nice work from the Circassian.
Talking to Brian Moore earlier this week, and he was really looking forward to fighting a guy of Marat Pekov's caliber.
Get your hands up, fingers out,
The
that
fight
fence.
is certainly not disappointing here.
Oh, he's got the high crotch, but not quite. Pekov just regaining the balance.
Got him up, couldn't get him over. Spinning back fist. And I think that caught mostly gloves.
A good combination from Pekov, again finishing with the high head kick. Changes level very nicely. Good takedown for him.
Once again, Circassian Outlaw in top position.
Single butterfly again for Brian Moore. Clearly he likes this position. Oh, now to full guard, going to a high guard here. Ronnie Mann had success with this against Marat Pekov. Actually, he used the Sean Williams guard to set up a go-go platter. Pekov's managed to get his body nice and deep on this, shrugging his shoulders forward. And Brian Moore forced to go back to close guard here.
When we saw Marat Pekov fighting Ronnie Mann and fighting James Brum, even though he lost those fights, he did have success from top position in both, albeit briefly. Let's see what he can do here against Brian the Pikeman Moore, making his debut in the Cage Warriors bantamweight division.
Moore looking for a triangle. You can see that wrist grip he's got with the left hand. And try and drive it through as the legs fling up around the head. Nice to see Moore opening his guard, looking to be active.
Big downward elbow there from Brian Moore. Looking to stay busy. Couple of chopping little hammer fists there from Circassian Outlaw.
Pekov doing a lot of good work here. Leaving that right arm on the mat though. Ooh, good elbow. And we've seen when he gets posture for ground and pound, that's when he's incredibly dangerous.
Couple of nice shots there from the Circassian Outlaw. Still very much anyone's game here. Final 90 seconds of the second round.
Looking to get a bite of that arm. They're going to be getting very slippy as we're right at the tail end of this second round. Looking to pass now is Pekov.
He's got to be careful. More so active on the back, and as you mentioned earlier, Josh, you saw how good he is in the scrambles against Dave Hill. Pekov can't take anything for granted here with his top position.
No, Pekov's got to monitor that leg with that left hand very carefully. There we go, getting both arms back inside.
Don't forget to visit our sponsors, LondonFightStore.com, IrishMMA.com. And Moore kicks his man off, gets back to his feet.
I think it's a good decision for Moore. Single leg immediately for Pekov, and what a good takedown.
Beautiful work from the Circassian Outlaw.
Changed the angle so decisively.
Couple of nice elbows there. You talk about guys snapping off punches and kicks. Marat Pekov snapped off a takedown there, lightning fast.
Yeah, the explosion just to change the angle was really what did the damage there.
Final 10 seconds, and it's Marat Pekov landing the ground and pound. Throws the legs out of the way. Really going to work here at the end of this second round is Marat Pekov.
Moore looking to go to deep half. Well, good second round again for the Russian. Brian Moore probably 2 down on the scorecards here. Although I've got to say that first round pretty close.
Very, very close first round. A more decisive second period for the Circassian Outlaw, Marat Pekov. Let's take a look at some of the action. You can judge for yourselves.
This was nice work from Pekov with the shoulder to just change the angle. Be the more decisive against the cage.
Spinning back fist, that did land. Suspected it hit the gloves originally, but it got through. Nice takedown there, up against the fence.
Yeah, that required very little effort from Pekov once he got the entry. Moore was looking for things from his guard. It was good to see him stay active, but never really pulled the trigger on any of them. And towards the end, Marat Pekov started to really turn it up.
And here's that quick takedown. Turn the corner.
It was sitting that left knee through, actually, that dropped Pekov's entire body weight to the mat. And that took Brian Moore with him.
Third and final round. Marat Pekov, Brian Moore. Co-main event here at Cage Warriors Fight Night 11 in Amman, Jordan. Brad Wharton and Josh Palmer calling the action for you. I'm privileged to be so. Big main event still to come. But Brian Moore gonna have to finish this fight, one would think. Spinning back kick to the body from Marat Pekov. Moore tries to answer back with one of his own, but Pekov gets the takedown.
Yeah, Pekov read that so well, followed him all the way back. A lot of time to work on top here. The thing with those techniques is they're so unpredictable. They really do just keep your opponent guessing. Leg lock attempt, and again, you see how Pekov just throws himself to try and straighten up the angles and allow him to pull his legs free. Moore's trying to find the angle on that knee.
There would have been a number of submissions there had Marat Pekov not thrown himself out.
Oh, this is very interesting leg work. He's worked his way all the back, and what a defensive maneuver from Marat Pekov.
Pekov unloading on Moore now, taking the back. Moore trying to get back to his feet, but Pekov proving very heavy. letting loose with some short punches.
I mean, Pekov clearly has impeccable leg defense. He knows exactly what he wants to do in each one of those, and wow, what a huge cut that's opened.
Knee to the head of a down opponent. Brian Moore's hand was clearly down.
Oh, this is going to be very interesting.
There's a cut, and it looks to be swelling as well.
And it was a huge knee. I mean, Brian Moore's shaking it off. He's not knocked out.
Let's take another look.
Hands clearly down. And Brian Moore immediately says, hang on a minute, I was a grounded opponent.
Absolutely no two ways about that. Brian Moore's hand clearly down.
I mean, he's got to take, the ref's got to take some points here.
I'm sure you want to continue.
Will it be 1 or 2 is the question.
It's going to be very interesting now.
Stay there for a moment.
We'll throw it to Rich Mitchell here as he makes his judgment.
Listen to me. He was clearly grounded. He didn't lift his hand.
Sorry, coach. No, see.
Listen to me. He was clearly grounded. You need him. He didn't lift his hand. That's a deliberate foul.
That was going to be
You
2
understand
points.
me?
2 points are going to be taken from Marat Pekov, and this is a game changer.
2 points.
Oh.
2 points.
This is a game changer,
2
Josh.
points.
Well, that is going to change that one. That is the rule. If it's a deliberate, intentional foul, 2 points can be taken by the referee.
Ready?
And Marat Pekov
Time in.
is going to have to do something here.
Well, I have no idea what this is doing to the scorecards now. So much to play for in this round.
Pekov looked to be shooting for a takedown there. Moore going for one of his own. Great sprawl from Pekov. And that cut already bleeding again.
Yeah, Pekov shooting from a long way out, gets the single leg. Moore looking for the guillotine, but I think he's just a bit too high on the head.
Moore's corner saying use it to sweep, but Pekov establishing dominance here.
Well, even if Pekov did take the first 2 rounds, he has to win this one to take what will end up being a slim decision. But I mean, again, the first round was so close. I think both these guys, go Plata for, definitely not tight though. Omoplata perhaps for Brian Moore. Oh, good work from Pekov to turn the hip, and he looks for an armbar.
Oh, incredible stuff there from Pekov, doesn't get it.
Oh, is he going to
Now
try
going
for the
a
triangle? Brian Moore getting the head up, really nice posture. Well, I like how opportunistic that was from Marat Pekov to attack that.
Brian Moore on top now. Just over 2 minutes to play with here in the third and final round.
Really is all to play for in this fight now. I mean, it honestly could be whoever takes this round takes the fight. Attempted hip
Incredible stuff
high.
from Marat Pekov.
Oh, Jiu-Jitsu 101 from the Russian.
Big punches coming down from the Circassian outlaw.
Classic sweep as he looks to move the legs of Pekov to the side. Really trying to, move the legs of Moore to the side, really trying to stack the Irishman up now.
And the crowd here in Jordan on their feet. There's drums banging, feet stamping, hands clapping as they will this Circassian outlaw onto victory.
Brian Moore giving his back now, looking to defend from the turtle as he tries to clamber his way back up the cage. And Pekov, I think, is starting to turn it on here. Obviously, all that blood is from what was the illegal blow, but that's still going to play a part into the psyche of the fighters.
A lot of blood there around the eyes of Brian Moore. Marat Pekov attacking with short, sharp strikes. Hammer fist coming down from Pekov. Moore defending though.
Oh, good overhook. And look at that, the grip on the back of the head there is so strong from Pekov.
Marat Pekov looking to finish this fight.
Nice basic wrestling there from Pekov to spin round to the back. I mean, Brian Moore's tough. He's never been stopped. You can see he's keeping working.
Oh, he rolls for a leg lock. More big punches coming down. Rich Mitchell starting to look at this and he stops it. It's a TKO for Marat Pekov.
Well, Brian Moore doesn't seem too disappointed with that, but I mean, that was dying seconds. I could see the judges actually talking to each other saying, how did you score one of those rounds?
What a fight.
Oh.
Brian Moore and Marat Pekov sending the crowd into raptures here in Amman,
I mean,
Jordan.
Brian Moore was working. I saw.
Let's take a look at some of that action.
How many talking points were there in that round?
Probably need a full hour to go through all of them, Josh, but Pekov escaping that leg submission here.
Beautiful
immediately
technical
turning up
work
the
on the
tempo.
ground. And this was the knee, so clear. Caused the 2-point deduction from referee Rich Mitchell.
Spinning for the armbar, didn't get it, surrendered position, but immediately attacked. The arm, triangle attempt, possibly. There's his beautiful sweep. Classic stuff there from Marat Pekov.
Yeah, excellent groundwork, and here's the finish.
Huge, huge punches coming down. Referee Rich Mitchell,
just
seen
don't
enough.
know about that.
Here's Joe Martinez with the official result.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 4 minutes, 32 seconds, round number 3. Referee Rich Mitchell puts a halt to the contest. Your winner by TKO victory from Nalchik, Circassia, the Circassian Outlaw, Marat Pekov.
Marat Pekov picks up his second win here on Cage Warriors.
I mean, you know, credit to him. He knew he was under the cosh with that 2-point deduction, and he went for it, and boy, did he turn it up in that one. You can see when he really wants to go after it, this guy is an absolute monster.
Came into Cage Warriors, fought 2 of our toughest bantamweights in Ronnie Mann and James Brum. Put on fantastic performances in both those fights. Got his first victory not 4 weeks ago here in Amman. Straight back in the cage, picks up another huge win.